Hi, my name's Leslie English and I'm one of the Faculty Librarians supporting Lancaster Environment Centre. I'd like to welcome you to Lancaster and to the library. You're starting your studies in difficult times and some of you may be studying on campus while others are not yet at Lancaster and may not arrive until 2021. Wherever you are, you'll be able to access the library services and resources, and we have a vast amount of online books, journal articles, conference papers, and more. If you are on campus, the library is open. You can come in to borrow print books or book a study space to work in the library building. Keep an eye on the library website for information about library opening hours and study spaces, as this may change over the term. I recommend that you use the Library Essentials tutorial before watching this video, as that gives you an introduction to the library, resources, services and support available while you study at Lancaster. In this video, I'll introduce you to some of these resources, focusing specifically on those relevant to your programme of study. So in this video, I'll show you how to access your online reading list, known as resource lists here at Lancaster. I'll go on to demonstrate OneSearch, the library catalogue, where you can find both electronic resources such as ebooks and electronic journal articles, as well as see where print items are located in the library if you're studying on campus. I'll show you where to find the LEC and the Geography subject guides, where you can access subject-specific ebook collections and specialist databases. And finally, I'll tell you how the faculty librarians can support you and how to contact us. At Lancaster, we have an online reading list system. If there's an electronic version of your reading list, it will be available through your module Moodle site. Look out for the green jigsaw icon. Usually the lists show essential or recommended reading, which may be ebooks, electronic journal articles, or other type of resources. You can see on the screen now, I have the resource list for LEC 103. And the first part of the list is the recommended course textbooks. OneSearch is the library catalogue, and you'll often hear library staff refer to it as the discovery tool. You can access OneSearch through the student portal, iLancaster, Moodle, and the library website. You can search for books, ebooks, articles, journals, theses and dissertations, newspaper articles, and other types of resources, and you can search using keywords or words from the title or an author. I'll do a demo for you now. I'm going to search for the book by Holden, Introduction to Physical Geography and the Environment. You can see as I started searching, it gave me 4 options that I could search within all of the full text online, books and more, articles and more, which includes conference papers, and everything. So I know this is a book, so I'm going to search for books and more. I recommend when you use OneSearch to log in. So you can see here in the top right hand corner, I'm logged into OneSearch, and that will give me seamless access to any of the online resources. So I'm looking for the 4th edition of the Introduction to Physical Geography and the Environment, which was published in 2017. I can see here that there are 2 versions of this. One of them says View Online, so that's an ebook. The second one says available at Lancaster University, so that shows where the print books are in the library. So I'll just go into that to show you now. Okay, so I'm going to scroll down and it tells me here that there are 10 copies on the shelves, but 7 are available at the moment. It tells me that the book is available in the main collection on A floor and it's in the oversize collection with the class mark DRI. If you need any help finding books on the shelves, please ask at the information point on A floor. So let's go back to the ebook. So I can click on the title, and from here I've got all of the bibliographic details that I would need if I wanted to reference this book. and also information about the book. So this is giving me some of the chapter information. Scrolling up the page, I've got the link to the full text, which is available through the eBook Central platform. So I'm going to click on that now. You'll find that there are a number of ebook platforms at Lancaster, and they may all look slightly different, but usually have similar functions. So here I can download the book, I can read online, I can download a PDF chapter, and just further down I can see all the chapters and the parts of this book. So if I go into read online now, that will give me some additional functionality that's not available in the PDF download. So I can download, I can print, I can add post-it notes, so add some notes on the text, I can highlight text in the book, and I can also search within the book for a term. So I'm going to search for climatology. And that will show me all of the pages where the word climatology is used. So if I click on part 3, climate and weather, I can see there are a number of pages where that word is. And if I look on the page, the word's highlighted. Just remember, there are usually restrictions to how many pages you can copy or print in an ebook, which is around 1 chapter or 10% of the book. I'm going to go back into OneSearch and I'm going to do a new search, and this time I'm going to search for a topic. So I want to search for the topic plastic pollution and marine life. I'm going to choose advanced search for this, and I'm going to put the 2 concepts on different rows, and on the second row, marine life. Okay, so let's search. This search has found over 52,000 results, which includes journal articles, book chapters, government documents, newspaper articles, and more. I'm going to add a new concept, as 52,000 results is too many to start to search through or even filter. So if I pop in ecological impact, search again. Okay, so I've still got 20,000 results, but I'm going to show you now how to refine those results using the refine option on the right hand side. So I can choose a resource type. So here you can see the different resource types available: articles, conference proceedings, government documents. So I'm going to select articles. I'm also then going to go down to creation date. So I may only want to find results in a specific time period. So I'm going to pop in here 2015 to 2020. It is useful to have a reason why you've chosen that date range. So perhaps if there was a report published in 2015 and I want to look for any papers, any research published since then. And finally, before I go on, I'm going to just look at the subject headings. And this is a useful way of filtering, because just remember, OneSearch covers all subject areas. So all of the results in my results list will have been assigned subject headings. So I'm going to choose any that have the heading Marine and Freshwater Biology and apply those filters. Okay, so I'm down to 4,600 results. Again, I would say that's still too many to search through, to filter through, but I'm going to just pick out one to have a look at in a moment. Before I do, I just want to show you that the results list at the moment is sorted by relevance, but you can sort your results list by the date newest, and it's often useful to do both of those. So have a look through the first few pages of relevance and then look through the most recently published results. Okay, so I'm going to have a look at this review on plastic waste in the marine environment. I can see this is from the journal Marine Pollution Bulletin, and it's from 2020. So I'm going to click on the title. I can scroll down, and again I get the bibliographic details, and I get a description, and that's the abstract. So that's the summary of the article, and by reading that I should be able to tell if the article is useful before I click on the full text. Also useful here are all these subject headings. So if you're thinking about your keywords, have a look through in case you've missed any. And then we can go up to the link to the full text, which is in a database called Science Direct. So I'm going to click on that now. Okay, so whenever you get taken through into a database, what you're looking for is the download PDF option, and that will give you the full text download that you can either save to your computer or save in the cloud. Before I do that, it's often useful just to have a look through. So we have the abstract again, and underneath we have the author keywords here. So again, might be useful to make a note of those if this is a useful article. Okay, so I'm going to click on download PDF and download this article. And from here I have the full article I can download in the top right hand corner or print. And if this is a key article, it might be useful to go down and have a look through the reference list and look for any other articles that look useful. And you can always copy and paste those into OneSearch or into Google Scholar to see if you can get access to the full text. Again, by going back into OneSearch, I can pin the article up to my eShelf. And if I'm using a reference management tool such as EndNote, I can click on the EndNote web or the export RIS to take this citation into my EndNote library. Let's move on to subject guides. These guides are created and updated by your faculty librarians, and the guide links you to key library resources and information for your subject area. If you are on campus and using the physical library, you will find a list of the key class marks so you can find the books on the shelves. These guides also link to ebook collections and specialist databases. There are a few guides that might be relevant to your studies: LEC, Geography, and a guide to map resources. I'm going to show you around the LEC guide today. So I'm back on the library homepage, and you can access the subject guides through the library homepage or through the student portal. I'm going to scroll down to the first row of green tiles and look for the brain icon. It's the subject guide icon. So click on that, and this is an alphabetical list of the guides that are available. So I'm going to go down to Environmental Science and then click on Lancaster Environment Centre. The first tab is all about getting started using the library, and it includes some useful video tutorials and a link to sign up to the Library Skills for Science and Technology Moodle. It also has links to your faculty librarians, and you can either chat via Microsoft Teams or book an appointment here. In the Finding Books and eBooks tab, you can see a list of ebook collections. JSTOR Sustainability is a good collection for environmental issues. On the left-hand side, you can also see that list of key class marks for physical books, which will direct you to physical books on the library shelves. The next tab is Finding Journal Articles and Conference Proceedings. And here you can see a list of recommended subject databases as we scroll down. And further down the page, a list of large interdisciplinary databases. So using the databases, you'll find subject-specific articles, reports, and other resources which may be useful when researching a topic for an assignment. I'm going to show you Greenfile today. Greenfile covers all aspects of human impact on the environment, including global warming, pollution, sustainable architecture, renewable energy, and more. So I'm going to search again for plastic pollution and marine life. And click on search. So I've got 186 results here, which is a lot more manageable than my search in OneSearch. Again, I can refine my results, and I can do that on the left-hand side of the screen. So I can choose my date range. So again, I'm going to go up to 2015 as before, and that's updating. I can choose my source type. So here we've got academic journals or magazines, and I've got the subject headings. I've also got language and geography. So it might be that I want to choose a specific area. So for now, I'm going to click on marine pollution and update those results. So I'm going to have a look through the list of results here, and I can see there's number 3, advancing the international regulation of plastic pollution beyond the United Nations. I can click on the title to get the abstract, And also it gives me some of those subject terms again, and it gives me the full bibliographic information. And on the left hand side, I've got the option for PDF full text, and from there I'll be able to download the article or upload to the cloud. There's much more on the subject guide, so do have a look around, and remember these are available to return to throughout your time at Lancaster. So I've introduced you to some of the library resources specific to your subject area and a few different ways to access these, including Resource Lists, OneSearch and your subject guide. If you need any support in finding or evaluating information, or in referencing or using reference management software such as EndNote, please do get in touch. John and I are both librarians supporting LEC, and you can contact us via Microsoft Teams, through our email address, facultylibrarians@lancaster.ac.uk, or for a more in-depth inquiry, we have appointments available, currently online, through the week, which you can book through the Faculty Librarian webpage, which is on the screen. And also, if you go to the library homepage, look for the Faculty Librarians area and you can go to book an appointment there. We also have a central programme of library and information skills which currently run online. During the first few weeks of term, these include getting started using the library, a more in-depth session on effective searching using library resources, as well as sessions introducing you to the reference management software EndNote Web and EndNote Desktop. The programme runs throughout the year and you can see what's on offer and book through the link on the screen now. That's also available through the Faculty Librarians page on the library website as well. So please do remember there are staff here to support you both online and in the library. And as well as the Faculty Librarians, you can ask one of our library services advisors who are at the information point on A floor or are available via chat on the library webpage or on OneSearch. And chat is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Do keep in touch so you can see what's going on in the library through the year. So you can keep in touch via the library website and also on social media. Due to the pandemic, things are changing all the time. So please check our library homepage before visiting. I hope you enjoy your time here at Lancaster and good luck with your studies.